Hello everyone, this is the 13th video of Python for Beginners course. In this video, I'll be teaching about functions in Python. First, go to your folder and create a new Python file. I'll name it as lesson 13 and open it with your IDE. Now first, let's see what is a function. In Python, a function is a special block of code which we can use for special tasks. For example, let's say we want to add two numbers and give its output for user. To do this, we can use a function. Now let's see how to do that. First of all, we have to define the function. To define the function, we want a name for the function. Now let's define a function called add two nums. To do that, we type diff, then add two nums. Then we have to pass inputs inside this parentheses. In this case, we have to give two inputs, which is number 1 and number 2. And after that, we have to give these colons, and after that, just like in conditional statements and loops, we have to keep this space. Then we can write our code. Here we have to give out the addition of these two numbers which we are passing inside to this function. To do that, we use return num1 plus num2. Here this num1 and num2 should be float, so otherwise it will be string or other values. We don't know what values are they, so we give this float. And let's run and see what will happen. There is no output. That's because we have defined this function correctly, but we haven't called it anywhere in our program. Now let's call this function. Let's say print here, this is simple. Print inside the parentheses, let's give this function add two nums, then the numbers which we are going to add. Here I will say 17 and 40. 70 and 40. And if we run it, it is giving us 110, which is the correct addition. So this is how the functions work. This return is used to give out the output of this function. After returning a value, we cannot do anything. That code not going to work. If we write something under this return, that codes are not going to run. From this return, the function is over. Now let's talk about global variables and local variables. A global variable is a variable which can be used anywhere in the program. For example, let's say apple, which is equal to 13. Apple equals 30. We can use this 30 anywhere inside our program. And here let's define a variable called orange. The orange, which is equals 20. Let's run this in this way. Add two nums, then let's say 40 and 20, and let's give that value into another variable called addition equals this. This line means this function runs. So otherwise this orange or apple, this orange won't going to work. However, this is not going to work just because this is a local variable. So anyway, we have to run the function first. to get an output. Let's say print apple, which is the value of this, and after that let's say print orange, this value. Now let's run this program. If we run it, we can see it is printing out this 30, which is this apple, and after that it is giving an error, which this orange is not defined, this one. That's because this orange is inside the function, which means it is a local variable, and that's why it is giving this error. Now let's say we want to make this local variable a global variable. To do that, we use this global orange. Now this orange is a global variable, which means we can use it outside or inside the function. Now let's run that again, and it is giving us the expected output, which is 30, then 20. So that's about local and global variables. Now let's talk about a bit advanced example in functions. Let's say we want to get the maximum number among given numbers. For example, let's say we are given an input like this: 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. Space separated numbers. Now we have to find the maximum number among these numbers using a function. Now let's see how to do it. First we have to define the function. I'll define it as def max num. Then the input, I'll give it as nums. In my case, this nums will be a string which is separated. This will be a string which contain our numbers separated by spaces, and after that I'll make an array, which is num array, that will equals this nums dot split. This split function will split these numbers into this array. By default it is splitting by spaces, and after that I'll take an instance variable called let's say maxnum. Its initial value is false, and after that we have to take a for loop for I in num array. We have to find the maximum number. When the first time this runs, this maximum number value is false. So we write like this: if max number equals false, max number equals float I. This I is the value we are currently running, and this thing happens when the first time this program runs. And if this is not the first time, we have to do something else. If we are checking whether this max number is less than this I. If it is less than that I, we have to change the max number into I. Here actually we have to give float, so otherwise it will be a string and it will give us errors. Here it should be also float. Max number will be our new maximum number, which is this I. And that's it. Now we have to return the maximum number. Now we have to improve this program to get inputs from user. Let's say numbers equals input, then we are giving a message called enter numbers separated by spaces, and after that we are printing out maximum number, and to this max number function we are giving this input, which is numbers. And now let's try this program. If we run it again, this is giving us error for num array. Here we should add this in. Let's run it again. Now it is asking for our numbers. Let's say 4, 5, 6 and 7. If we run it, it will give us the maximum number 7. Now let's try it with some different numbers, which is -2, 0, 7, 8, 400, and it is giving us the maximum number still. So we can do this kind of things using these functions, and that's about functions in Python. Thank you for watching.